G'day, my name's Adam Hills. Welcome to Spicks and Specks, the music quiz show that unplugs the jukebox and does us all a favour. Our two team captains each and every week are the unstoppable Alan Bro and the unsinkable Miff Warhurst. Alan's first guest tonight is one of the most respected names in the Australian music industry. She has cast some of our biggest musicals, signed some of our biggest names and been involved in some of our biggest touring events. Please welcome Amanda Pelman. Alan's second team member is a comedian who says the first two concerts he ever saw were John Farnham and Salt and Pepper. He's counting the days till Rick Astley announces a comeback. Please welcome Ryan Shelton.
Thanks. Good bit of information to set the night.
There you go. Miff's first guest tonight was born in England, moved to Australia, became a DJ, formed a band, then went back to England with a top 10 hit. From the Rogue Traders, give it up for James Ash. Welcome, son. Miff's final guest tonight is one of Australia's best-loved entertainers and holds the title of Australia's brainiest comedian. Please welcome the 17 millionth brainiest person in Australia, Mikey Robbins. Amanda, yes. This isn't the first time you've been in the studio. You were here in the days of Countdown.
Oh, I was here many times in the days of Countdown. I was with Mushroom Records for 13 years and before that I actually became very friendly with Molly while I was working at Polygram Records and got asked to dance on a certain number and became one of the Countdown dancers.
Which number was that?
Jealous. It was a song called Stars on 45, which was a Dutch... Yeah, I'm so jealous of you.
Let's have a look.
Here's the song that's got Australia dancing. Stars.
So that's Amanda there on the left.
Yeah.
Oh, bring it down, girl. Let's get stuck in round one. Your choices tonight are north, south, east and west of the USA. Alan could pick the first topic tonight.
I think we'll have south, Adam.
Miff, which topic do you want?
East.
East. Yeah.
East, all right. We'll start with south. Everyone on your buzzers. Let's play Spicks and Specks. Your first question for 1 point. In which southern US town did R.E.M. and the B-52s form?
Athens, Georgia.
Athens, Georgia, indeed. First point to Al. Next question with 2 points. Have a listen to this country classic. Tell me the name of the song and the southerner singing.
Then she sighed as she whispered, Manana.
Yes.
Patsy Cline?
Yes. Do you know the name of the song?
And then somebody whispered something. I don't know the name of the song.
manana. Mung bean stew.
No. It was south of the border down Mexico way.
What were the odds?
Finally, for 3 points, listen to this song. Name the song, the opera it's from, and which southern state it's set in.
Someday.
Oh, yep.
It's
Go.
Porgy and Bess.
Correct.
Yep.
It's set in New Orleans?
No.
No.
Is that your
I
answer?
Loves Your Porgy.
I Loves Your Porgy is the song. Do you know where it's set?
What are some southern states? Alabama?
I'm going to keep looking like I'm thinking about it, but I have no idea.
So I Loves Your Porgy, Porgy and Bess,
Yeah.
and it's set in...
Name a state.
Alabama.
No, this side.
Would it be Mississippi?
No, it's South Carolina.
Yes. Oh, of course. Naturally. Yeah.
On to the East Coast. Your first question for 1 point. What is the name of New York icon Lou Reed's 1972 solo album? Transformer it is. Well played. For 2 points. Which Boston rock band and which New York rap group came together? Yes.
Go on, you know.
No, darling,
No,
you
go
take it.
on.
No, illustrious leader,
you guys.
please.
Tell you what, let Ryan do it.
No, I'm so generous tonight. I reckon one of you guys should.
Run DMC and Aerosmith.
Yes, those are the two I was looking for. 3 points on the line for your final question. Have a listen to these 3 songs about New York. Tell me who is singing them.
Don't care if it's Chinatown or Rotten Riverside.
If I can make it there.
Oh.
First one's Billy Joel. Last one's Liza Minnelli.
Yep.
And the middle one is... I have absolutely no idea.
This side.
It sounds like an old tune that's been remixed.
It was Billy Joel, Madonna, and Liza Minnelli. Nobody got Madonna in the middle there. Now, there's a lovely connection between James and Amanda in that you're in the band The Rogue Traders with neighbour star Natalie Bassingthwaighte.
Yeah, apparently she was on that show once.
She was on that show.
Apparently.
You were at the early days of Kylie Minogue making her foray into music.
Yeah, she came to us when I was at Mushroom Records and said, I want to be a singer. She was wearing a mauve, lilac-coloured cardigan at the time, so it's probably amazing it went any further, but look at where she is today. No,
She's done really well.
Yeah, really?
Just filling everyone in.
I don't think anyone could have put it better.
This lady here is basically one of the people that discovered Kylie Minogue and took her to the world, and that deserves to be recognised. This lady here, also one of the people who discovered Peter Andre and took him to the world. Let's just take a moment and think about what happened there.
I'm sorry. I can only publicly apologise.
And now, you were, and people might not be aware, that Rogue Traders had a hit before Natalie Bassingthwaighte.
We did, yes. Yeah. Some people remember that, that's true.
Yeah. And was it the moment that you were doing an in-store signing and no one turned up?
Yeah, we turned up and I knew the day was going badly when not only was there no one in the store, but 2 out of 3 of the staff didn't even turn up to welcome us into the store. So we were set up on a little desk out the front, waiting to sign autographs, and people were avoiding us. It looked like we were doing a survey or something like that.
Now you know how Scientologists feel.
Yeah. That's exactly what it was like.
What do you do for an hour when you do it? When you're sort of sitting there?
You sit there and you kind of act like, you know, you act like you're really meant to be there, like you're a member of staff or something like this.
You know what? I reckon I know exactly what game you play when you're sitting there for an hour and no one's turned up for your in-store signing. Which neighbour's star should be in the band? At the end of that round, let's do a score check. Miff, James and Mikey got 1 point. Alan, Amanda, Ryan out in front, 8 points. Round 2 tonight is called 1 out of 3 ain't bad. Teams will be told a true musical story with 3 possible endings. You have to tell me the correct ending. Miff, James and Mikey, here is your fact. Following a performance at Walt Disney World, singer Grace Jones was banned from all Disney properties after she A. set fire to Goofy with the pyrotechnics, freaking out hundreds of children. B. ripped Mickey's head off, freaking out hundreds of children. Or C. exposed her breasts during the performance, freaking out hundreds of children.
I think she probably just did a song. That would have terrified most of the kids.
To be honest, though, I reckon exposing her breasts...
But
it's not that scary.
No, she would definitely... She would do that when she was going to the shops.
Exactly.
I think if you rip Mickey's head off, and for a child that believes Mickey Mouse is a real mouse, can you imagine how terrifying it would be to have the head removed to find out there's a person inside?
Because Mickey ain't a human.
Exactly.
I mean, really, Goofy's lighting him on fire with pyrotechnics. What did Goofy do, anyway?
He's a dog, I think.
Didn't you look after Pluto?
Yeah, him and Pluto were.
I always thought he was Pluto's dad.
But he is a dog and Pluto's a dog.
Yeah.
So isn't Pluto a bit weirded out that Goofy's wearing clothes and he's not? If they're both dogs?
I love that you found your field of expertise.
Yeah, I've just started thinking about that and now it's puzzled me.
I reckon it's B.
I'm pretty confident it would be B.
The correct answer is C.
Oh.
In September 1998, Grace Jones was banned from all Disney properties worldwide after baring her breasts in a concert at Walt Disney World, freaking out hundreds of children and pleasing hundreds of dads. Now, Amanda, I understand you've had an experience. You were casting, was it Hair?
Yes.
And you basically had the entire cast nude.
We did. In our final auditions, Richard Werrett, the director, God rest his soul, said, you know, I think the only way that we can tell if these people are going to be able to do the show 8 times a week is if we ask them to disrobe. So we cleared the room. It was very hard getting Harry Miller out of the room at the time. And we actually did get everybody to take their clothes off. Richard also stripped. I, thankfully, as the casting director, was able to stay sitting behind a desk.
Sorry, were you nude as well?
Yeah. There's a lot of very hard work being a casting director.
Yeah, I think hard's the right word.
Most people think it's all on the casting couch, but sometimes it's not.
So is the casting couch actually true?
Absolutely.
Do people
really?
actually offer to sleep with you to get roles? Because that would never happen in the music industry.
Well, we touched on Peter Andre before, but I probably should leave it there, do you think?
No, it sounds sounds like you've touched on Peter Andre a few times. Did you shag Peter Andre?
Oh, no.
Amanda Pelman shagged Peter.
Yeah. Wow. Right, let's move on.